In Dota, finding good openings is everything. Having numbers or vision advantage, rotating properly, and knowing when to be proactive or reactive can decide the games. That's why TP scroll are so crucial. They let you move around the map and show up instantly where you're needed. But they come with drawbacks: an 80-second cooldown, the need to buy another one, and reliance on the courier. Smart enemies will punish you for not having it. If only there was a better, hassle-free way to move between the lanes without burning your TP. To this day, I think one of the most underused mechanics in Dota, even in high MMR games, is using the portal and controlling the area around it. It not only lets you move from the top lane to bot lane, but it also has no cooldown, just a short channel time, is in a really convenient spot near the side lanes, and helps you save TP for other rotations. On top of that, after 20 minutes, a ward in this area gives you great vision, and if an enemy uses portal while smoked, you can actually see it activate, which warns you about the danger. A good portal play from side lane hero can completely shift the lane, and sometimes the whole game. Not in this case though, don't worry, we won this game. As today's main example, I will show you my game against Team Bikini Bottom. It happened in the Dream League qualifiers 3 months ago, and I had a stack of friends with average MMR of 11k. Enemies had 5 players around 15k, and the difference was they used the portal area so well they managed to go from an even game around 10 minutes to 25 minutes stomp. Since then I started paying more attention towards this area. As you will be able to see, they completely dominated us with good wards and portal rotations. The first real rotation kicks off around 5-minute mark. Jakiro pulls his lane to help PA get a good position, then makes a move towards the top lane to see if there's a kill opportunity. Their support combo is very strong. Jakiro double attacks proc the tag team twice. Just as the fight starts to look even, Jakiro shows up and turns it into their favor. Right after, he heads straight for the 6-minute rune, looking to secure it. Remember, your job as support is to be there at 6-minute rune, and as you climb MMR, you will see more and more people rotating towards it. We managed to cure their mid laner there, but my shaker got a bit greedy and got punished. Their supports were already rotating mid. Talk about not wasting time. That's exactly why these guys are ranked so high. This is the second clip, and that's where the magic starts. Look how aggressive enemy supports are playing. Even though we managed to react to the fight and get 3 kills, they got a very good ward on the top lane that gave them so much later on. In hindsight, I know I should have checked the clip, but for whatever reason I didn't. It will cost us a lot later on. So now we will see how important setting up this vision was. So basically, enemy supports want to play on the top ward. While PA is very strong, she would rather finish her Fury instead of bringing heroes to her lane. The ward placed before gives enemies vision of gyro farming, and by going there they are likely to kill him and maybe even force our rotations toward that place, in the end resulting with PA getting free farm on the bot lane. Right after they get the kill, the natural move is towards the bot lane, through the portal. We didn't show up top to save gyro, so the only logical assumption is that we're making play for PA bot. Every single player on their team realizes it and they immediately rotate. 3 heroes connect at the bot lane. P heads to the triangle both because she's likely we're pressuring bot and because she just finished her Battle Fury. They show up with 3 heroes ready to defend while Pa grabs the rune and is in position to connect to any fight that breaks out bottom. Though it turns out not to be needed this time. And guess what? They go for the top lane again. PA feels safe and strong after we got killed bot, and it feels like the tempo of the enemies is simply too much for us. They see gyro farming top and they go for the kill, and that's basically the moment this game is over. Gyro dies, has 2k gold less than the PA, and most of this comes down to very good rotation through the portal and then having a good ward in this area. In this clip, we see how early you can abuse portal as support. This 7k MMR Weaver just killed the enemy carry and is now heading to the top lane, while his tide is farming safely, at least for the next wave. As I mentioned in the previous guides, if your offlaner can farm alone without pressure, take that opportunity to rotate. Right now the enemy offlane looks even. Ember and Snapfire are solid duo against Doom and Undying, especially since Snap can quickly take down the Tombstone. A quick portal rotation from Weaver secures 2 kills and gives him another opportunity to use XP bucks on the enemies. He's about to hit level 4 at just 4 minutes in. I couldn't find the right clip for it and I'm sorry, but what you can do as support is use the portal to contest the enemy XP shrine. This is useful in 2 ways. You're strong enough to kill the enemy support if you team up with the other support, and you can give your offlaner a free XP shrine or even take it yourself after contesting theirs. Getting double shrine at 7 minutes is game breaking, and using the portal gives you a convenient way to contest it. If you go solo, there is a high chance the enemies will rotate, but if both supports go together, you'll probably kill their guy and get the experience before the enemy team can react. Another key reason why controlling this area around 20-minute mark is so important is the Tormentor. Remember, the Aghanim shard from it is worth 1400 gold, and when you claim it, you're not only gaining that value, but also denying it from your opponents. That's effectively a 3000 gold swing. A strong power play here is to smoke immediately after taking the Tormentor and rotate to opposite side of the map. Most players will expect your team to linger near the Tormentor, but using the portal quickly to switch sides often catches enemies off guard. This not only increases your chances of getting kills, but also positions you closer to Roshan. Keep in mind, a common counterplay to a team doing the Tormentor is to go for Roshan, so be aware of this dynamic whether you're on the offense or the defense. Yo, and just a heads up, it's possible to solo Tormentor with Weaver on when you're playing support 1, a +1 is enough for you to get it. Remember to use your Q early, let it reduce armor by a bit, then start hitting it and then use your ultimate to negate most of the damage. As long as you get one player to help you, even a support, you should be able to do it. To understand how important this area is, simply watch any pro game. While I'm not a big fan of applying everything from pro matches to average pub games since there is a huge gap in communication and team play, just seeing how both teams consistently prepare for the Tormentor and the level of focus they put on that area should give you an idea of its significance. If the pros prioritize it but players in your games usually don't, that means you'll often have easier time securing it, as long as you can convince your team to go for it, since the enemies are less likely to contest. Just remember what I said earlier, don't give up Roshan for it. Tormentor still remains probably the most important objective you can get at 20 minutes. Due to the sheer amount of gold swing it provides, as well as helping one of the supports have a better timing with the shard, always be the one who's calling for it as early as 19 minutes. Setting up for that doesn't require any specific heroes, just amount of them, and in most games, 2 supports that will directly benefit from it can get their core to help them. Getting your shard is as important as denying it from the enemy. And keep in mind, in a minute after that, there's a good smoke opening. Enemy is likely to go for the XP shrine, and the chances are he's going to be alone as well. I hope this video will give you an idea how important this area is, especially in the mid game. Being able to rotate freely is crucial when playing support. Thanks for watching, comment on the video and subscribe to the channel to find out more tips on how to support in Dota. See you next time!